Alright guys, I'm getting ready to do a cheapest to expensive. What I say expensive and what I say is cheap. That could vary between households there. What I say is cheap to expensive kayak review. Would I buy it again? Really quick pros and cons. And give you just some different variances of different styles of kayaks. We are kayak poor, you can see around here. But anyways guys, I'm going to start at the very end with the cheapest kayak. We'll come down to the most expensive. And like I said, I'll give you the price on what I paid for them. And I'll try to look them up and see what they're going for right now. Because some of them were bought 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Hell, I don't know. Alright y'all, we're going to start at the end. Work our way down. Alright guys, we are going to start off here with the 10-foot Dolphin Journey. It's a fishing kayak. We bought this thing, I'm guessing, man, don't quote me, 4 years ago. It was right when we got into kayak fishing. Wanted to try it out. I had $200 worth of gift cards, and this thing was somewhere between $220 and $260. I'm not 100% sure, but I only had to spend, like I say, $20 or $60 out of pocket to buy this thing. Let me tell you. Let me show you exactly what I think of this thing, okay? Give me 1 second. Y'all, I'm just joking. That was just water. That was pretty funny though, wasn't it? Anyways, this thing here is a POS, man. Right now, shoot, I just looked it up. It's basically 340 bucks. I want to say Academy is selling it. Yeah, Academy I think selling it for $300. Maybe it was $299. And I think Field and Streams has it for $349 or something. But don't waste your time. Unless you're buying this thing for somebody that's 30 pounds or 40 pounds, I mean, it is crap. It is the most unstable kayak I've ever been in. So, this thing right here, thumbs down, man. Do not buy it. Dolphin Journey 10, move on. Next kayak is a 10-foot Lifetime Tamarack. I bought this at Walmart. It's a little weathered, as you can see. Seat goes up. It did have a cushion on it right there. Neighbor's dog come over and chewed it off, probably within me owning it for the first 30 minutes. Like I say, this thing is about 4 years old now, and it has held up well. Very stable. Like I said, I paid $240 for it at Walmart. It was $279. Like I said, and they had them in a nice, I don't know, like a bluish, purplish, blackish color. It was really cool looking. Well worth the money. I mean, well worth the money. This thing, I can't even hardly sit in this one without flipping. I can stand up in this one. Now, I don't recommend standing up in it. It's not made for that. But I can turn sideways. Like I say, y'all, I can sit in the water, feet hanging off the side, get in and out of it, super easy. Don't even worry about flipping. Super stable. Nice, it's light, it's like 56 pounds, I think is what it is. Easy to carry with you. Hope y'all like my dogs. They love being out here, being in videos. But anyways, I recommend, if you want to spend less money on a kayak and get more bang for your buck, Lifetime Tamarack 10. And they even sell them now that's got a lot nicer seat in them. I mean, a lot nicer seat. Comes with a rod holder that goes here. I done lost it. Alright y'all, this is a Perception Pescador 12. 28 inches wide. Very stable kayak. Cannot stand up in it. Never tried to stand up in it. But as far as fishing wise, it cut in the water as far as what I know. I don't claim to be some experienced kayaker that talks about things tailing and how it cuts the water and all that. I don't even care about all that. I'm not good enough to know or care. But a little bit more on the pricier side. Right now, Field and Streams and Cabela's has this for $7.49. We bought ours from Austin Kayak. I paid $5.50, or my wife paid $5.50 for this one. We have another one that's exactly the same, just a different color. And I bought it from Academy Sports. And I only paid $400. I got it on sale. Just happened to, I run a sale on them. Happened to get lucky, show up and get it. The least favorite thing on this kayak is the seat. All these sit on top kayaks that I'm showing you right here, when you sit in them, your legs are straight out in front. I'll show you. All my pressure from my upper body, all my weight is on my butt. And I know that may sound kind of dumb and like it doesn't make a difference, but we fish a long time. We are out in these kayaks minimal 4 hours. We've been out a total of 12 hours one day, and by the time we got done, I put a cushion in the bottom. We got these 2-inch neoprene cushions we stick in the bottom to help pad our butt, but just that, all that upper body on that butt all day with your legs straight out in front of you, we call it kayak ass is what we call it. There's probably a real term for it, but this kayak, that kayak, this one here, they're all the same. Now, like I say, if you're not going to be out in the kayak all day like we are, a few hours, it's not that big of a deal. But when we go out and go fish in salt water, especially salt water, we are in these kayaks all day. And some of the places we go, you can't get out of them, because if you get out of them, you're knee deep or deeper in marsh mud. And I don't want to get back in my kayak and have marsh mud everywhere. But anyway, great kayak for the money. Do I think it's worth $750? Maybe not. Like I said, this one costs $550. I got an exact another one under the house just like it. I paid $400 for it. It was probably worth $550, but for $750 you can go buy the Perception Pro, I believe. Maybe it's around $800, maybe $900. But then they also got the Pelican catches that I want to say they got a 12-foot Pelican catch with a nice seat where you can actually set up, still a paddle kayak. And I want to say it's around, I don't know, $750, $800. At least it was. I haven't looked it up. Y'all can look it up. Academy Sports is the one that sells it. And then make sure if you buy one, buy it on sale. Wait for it to go on sale. But like I said, we got this one, Austin Kayak, $550. I say well worth the money. We have probably taken this kayak and the other one just like it. I hate to exaggerate a number, but I bet we've had it out on the water 100 times. And we've had small issues, but it's, I mean, for somebody to take a kayak out 100 times, we ended up wearing a hole actually in the bottom of these kayaks by beaching them on boat ramps going up on concrete. That's not the kayak's fault, it is plastic. But I did reinforce this one and the other one, and I would do it if you're going to take kayaks out as much as me and my wife do, and you use the boat ramp as much as me and my wife do. Like I said, I put a fiberglass reinforcement on the keel. That way when we hit, it hits the fiberglass and it doesn't wear the plastic. Alright y'all, we're going to move on to the next one. Alright guys, here's the next one. This is a Ocean Prowler 13. Now it does not get used to its potential. This is actually not mine or my wife's kayak. This is my oldest son's kayak. He got one heck of a deal on it. He went on Craigslist, I believe. I may be telling you a lie, but I don't think so. Something similar. It's either Craigslist or Let Go or Offer Up. He went on one of them websites and this was for sale for like $500. He had to ride about 70 miles to pick it up. But the guy that sold it to him was a gentleman that owned an Academy Sports. And he had like 4 of them in his garage. I guess they were maybe demos or something. And he just told my son that his kids didn't use them. He just wanted to get rid of them, make some more space in his garage. And he got to say, this thing is like $950. And I say, it is made, let me try to get back and get you a little better picture of it, to actually cut the surf when you go through the surf. Really big front slope on it. Everything's pretty waterproof. Like no water gets inside the kayak. This is supposed to be a watertight seal compartment. Let me show you. It is not. So if you ever get one of these, if you ever get any of them that has this little compartment right in front of your seat, and they say it's watertight, don't ever stick your phone or electronics in there, because they're not. Like I say, this thing has a huge deck on the back of it. Fit a big cooler back there. Like I say, it is made for going through the surf and ocean fishing. And we've taken it out, just never through the surf. The only thing I don't like about it, 2 things. The seat, uncomfortable, has this funky contraption strap system on the back. This is not supported. By the end of the day, your back is killing you. And like I said, it is made to take water over the bow and drain really quickly. So these drains are really low. I'm 201 pounds as of today. And when I take it out, it automatically fills up with water in the front. Them scupper holes take on water instantly. And then where your feet go, right in here, it's continuously full of water. And you got to be careful, because the deeper it gets water in there, it'll go up there and get your butt wet too. Well, also, that's the reason there's water inside that dry compartment right now. Like I say, at $950, and I want to say that's Cabela's that had this for $950. I have not seen these at Academy. They may have them. Like I said, that's where my son got it from, was from a gentleman that owned Academy. I say it's 13 foot long. It cuts the water fine. We take it out in the creeks. You know, brackish water where we like to fish. Easy to paddle, easy to turn. I say no real complaints about it, other than the seat. And then, like I say, how much water it takes on. But like I say, it is made to cut through the surf, and we just don't use it for that. But for $950, you can go get a kayak like the Perception Pescador for a little bit cheaper, and I think it's a little bit more, I would say, on the what we use them for, on the better end. Like I say, if you're going to cut through the surf, maybe you need something like this. I don't know. Never done it. Do I think it's worth $950? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I think the Perception Pescador is worth $750 or $800, what they're advertised for now? I do not. I think you could get a kayak that you could stand up in, and with a better seat, and a 12-foot long kayak for the same price. Now, we've used them a bunch, but like I said, we didn't pay that much for them. Alright, y'all, now we're going to move on to, I guess, our prized possession. This is a Mako Riot, or Riot Mako. I don't know how they say the name. 12-foot kayak with a false pedal drive, which the pedal drive is really nice. I'll open the seat up so you can see it. Alright, y'all, here's the seat opened up. very comfortable seat. It is adjustable. Probably only 6 inches front to back is about all you got. There's your, basically your adjustable track right there. On how far back, now I'm 5'7", my wife is 5'7". We need that seat all the way to the front to be able to pedal these things and be comfortable doing it. You're taller than that, you got plenty of room to work with. Pedal drive is easy to use, works great. One major problem we have, we own 2 of these kayaks, and we had issues with the steering. There's your hand control rudder. There's your rudder back there. It is actually in the up position. I'm not going to put it down for now. I ended up having to drill new holes and move the steering lines to get it to work properly. And this kayak, like I said, delivered to the house from Austin Kayaks out of Texas, was $1,500. $1,449 for the kayak and $49 shipping. Both of them had the steering issue. We love the kayaks. Their pedal drive works wonderful, super stable, can stand up in them all day long. Haven't even come close to flipping one yet. Not saying you can't flip it, just have not come close to flipping it. The seat is comfortable. Been out probably at the longest since we've owned them, maybe 6 hours. Come back in, no back issues, no leg issues. Being able to, and I'll show you. Alright y'all, this to me is the game changer. Being able to go out in your kayak and being able to bend your legs like this and not have them straight out in front of you like I showed you in the Perception Pescador. Being able to bend your legs and stand up makes all the difference in the world. Like I said, we've had some issues with these kayaks. When it comes to a pedal drive kayak, this is probably one of the cheapest ones on the market. I think you can get some for around $1,200. I don't know if I would say it was worth what we paid for. $1,500, I don't know. I'm a cheap guy. I do love this drive. I do love the seat. I do love the stability. But just as many problems as we had with the steering, I didn't like it. Now, if y'all want me to do a full review on this kayak, show you everything, take it out on the water, tell you what, if you want me to do a review of any of these kayaks, a full review, take it out on the water, show you the stability, I can really go over them fine-tooth comb, show you what's the great parts about them and what's the cons about them. Like I said, they all have their good and their bad, except that Sun Dolphin. That Sun Dolphin has nothing but bad. Like it wouldn't even make a good flower bed. It'd probably flip over on that. Come here, Nona. Come here. Come here. Come here. She's getting upset. Alright, y'all, like I said, love this kayak, love the stability, love the chair in it. Probably repeated that 7 times. I'm sorry to say that. $1,500 Austin Kayaks. I don't know of any other place that sells the Mako Riots. One time you could get them on Amazon, but I have not seen them on Amazon basically since the pandemic. I've owned this kayak for a year now. I think April will be a year, and it is March 13th, 14th, somewhere in there. Sunday in March somewhere. But anyways, y'all, trying to make it quick, simple, just a few pros and cons. I'll grab the camera, run back through them real quick, run through the price again. Would I buy them again or would I not? Alright y'all, Sun Dolphin 10-foot kayak. I actually pulled a tape measure on it. It's actually only like 9.5. Right now, $350 is average price. Like I said, I would not buy it. I wouldn't give you $30 for it, knowing what I know about them. Piece of junk. Lifetime Tamarack. 10-foot fishing kayak. Supposed to have a cushion right there. Dog ripped it off. Like I said, comes with a rod holder. Inside, completely open compartment throughout the kayak. You only have one access point. No, I'm sorry, 2 access points to get inside on this one. Not really going to store much in it because whatever you stick in there is going to slide from front to back because it's all wide open. But right now, Walmart, $279. And I priced it the other day. I was there. I seen the sign. Well worth it. Probably one of my favorite kayaks we own. Like I say, especially for the price. Can't go wrong. This one says, see if you can see it, 275 pounds capacity. I'm 201. I've been on it when I was 236. Didn't have any issues. It's slow, but it works great. Reception Pescador. We paid $5.50 for this one from Austin Kayaks out of Texas. We have another one. I paid $400. I got it on sale at Academy. If you could get them for that price, well worth the money. Probably got 100 trips out on this kayak, and just well worth it. None of these, well, I may be lying to you. This kayak, and I don't think the Sun Dolphin, but the Lifetime Tamarack did. They did not come with paddles. You got to buy your own paddle. Ocean Prowler 13. Definitely would not pay $950 for this thing brand new. Like I said, that's what I think it's selling for at either Cabela's or Field and Streams. Or anyway, you look it up wherever, it'll come up online. I want to say it was Cabela's. It come up for $950. To me, not worth it. If you could pick one up, like I say, like my son did, I think he gave $500 for this thing. Maybe worth $500. Like I said, it's just big. It is heavy. It paddles easy. It turns easy. It's tough. It's got thick plastic on it. But for $950, you can get a lot of kayak and a lot better seat for $950 on something else. Mako Riot 12. Pulse drive with the nice seat. $1,500 delivered to the house. Comes with steering issues, guaranteed. I said, we bought 2 of them, both of them have steering problems. We have those steering problems fixed now, but I had to fix them. Is it worth $1,500? Would I buy it again? Probably so. Probably so. Love having the pedal drive. I'm telling you, that forward and reverse, and it works good. Alright, y'all. Hope I didn't talk you to death too much. If you want to see a review of any of these kayaks in full depth, just hit me up in the comments. Let me know which one. Just ask me any questions you have about any of them. I'll do my best to try to explain it the best I can. Like I said, I am not a super pro experienced kayaker. I'm just a guy that owns probably too many kayaks, but loves kayak fishing and got a lot of kayak fishing trips under our belt, me and the wife. My boys too. So any questions you got, just hit me up. I will try to answer you. I guarantee you nothing, and I will get back at you when I get back at it. Check you later. Oh, remember to like, share, and subscribe also.